Hello guys, welcome back to the Cinematic. Today we have the video, the one I've been waiting to make forever. It is my Oscars predictions. The Oscars are happening later tonight. So just to clarify, this is kind of my personal picks, what I think should win based off everything I've seen. And I have seen pretty much everything. I won't be judging the shorts, most of the foreign language films. I haven't seen all of those, but all of the big categories, I've seen pretty much everything. Except The Wife. I haven't seen The Wife. I'm sorry, Glenn Close. I don't know what to tell you. And also, just, you know, there's kind of a difference there. There's a lot of politics involved in the Academy, so these are my personal picks, not necessarily what I think is going to win. I'll put up a thing at the end that kind of says what I think is going to win. And also, as you can see over here, First Man should have been nominated for everything. But the Academy is completely mindless this year, so First Man is barely in anything. So, thanks a lot, Academy. Right off the bat, visual effects. And it is going to First Man. You got your Ready Player Ones, you got your Avengers Infinity Wars, you know, those are good. Visual effects goes beyond just CGI monsters. Visual effects can mean so much more, and there's so much practical visual effects in First Man. It's kind of untouched. Makeup, hairstyling. I don't like this movie a whole lot, but I gotta give it to Vice. Just like Darkest Hour the year before, Gary Oldman being Churchill, they're gonna give it to Vice for turning Christian Bale into Dick Cheney. It looks pretty real. I think they're gonna give it to him. The Academy loves that shit. Shout out to Mary Queen of Scots though. You did a great job too. Sound editing. First Man. Ryan Gosling is flying through the air at the very beginning. Dude, sound mixing in that is absolutely crazy. All the shit going on, the plane falling apart, the engines, him soaring through the air, him freaking out himself, all the bleeps and bloops happening in the plane, the radio transmission coming in, so much shit happening all at once, and it just sounds great. Film editing, once again, I'm gonna give it to Vice. So I think that's one thing that really escalates Vice, that makes it any good to watch. So I'm gonna give the editing to Vice. Costume design, gonna give that to the fave. The costumes in that movie are phenomenal. They look so cool. It fits into the time period so well. The costumes are kind of crazy, especially what Nicholas Hoult is wearing, his ridiculous 6-foot wig he has on. Shout out to Black Panther though. Love those costumes too. Sound mixing, gonna give it to First Man, just like sound editing. I mean, the crew on that movie, they didn't have to go that hard, but they did. I'm not gonna lie, you know, I'm not a sound expert. I'm not, you know, I'm probably not the best person to ask about these things, but I just know technically First Man's probably the most well put together movie, technically, of last year. So I gotta give it to them. Production design, boom, giving it to the favorite. You can't go wrong with that. Shout out to Black Panther. You did a good job, but you got way too much CGI for me for production design. The palace that they're in, the costumes, the hair and makeup styles, the way they talk, just the production design, that's such a big part of that movie, bringing you into that world, that old English style production design, and the favorite, unparalleled. Cinematography, this is an easy one. It's going to Roma. That shot where they're walking through the mountains and the fields, and it's just this insane mountain range when they're playing with the goats or whatever. Probably the best shot I've seen in any movie in a very long time. It's obviously gonna go to Roma. It could go to Cold War. Alfonso Cuarón. Original song, this is gonna be obvious. Everyone knows this is gonna happen. It's gonna go to Shallow. Not only is it the best song in the category, it's probably the highest selling song in the category. It's probably the best part of that movie in general. So it's gonna go to Shallow. Why are we even discussing this? Original score, shout out to Black Panther. I'm giving it to them. I have a lot of problems with Black Panther, but one of them is not the score. I love hearing that score. I hear that at the end or during any fight scenes. I love that shit. I'm giving it to them. Animated feature, no question. Incredibles 2, get the hell out of here. It's going to Spider-Verse. If it doesn't go to Spider-Verse, the Academy is a joke. Spider-Verse is mind-blowing, the animation in that movie. It's unlike anything you've ever seen before, I swear. No question. I said I was gonna rate foreign language film. Probably gonna be a toss-up between Roma or Cold War. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Roma because later down the line, I don't think Roma is going to win Best Picture, but I think they're going to give it a nod here. But I also could see Cold War winning it. I'm gonna give Roma the heads up on this one. Original screenplay, going to the favorite. The story in this movie, the complex web and intricacies of all these characters. Not only is it so original, best original screenplay, the way they came up with this movie, the story, the conflict between the characters, I could go into it for an hour. Just go watch my review. I'm gonna pimp that. Go watch that review. I talk way more about that, but original screenplay, going to the favorite. Adapted screenplay, going BlacKkKlansman. Love BlacKkKlansman. Probably my third favorite movie of last year. The way the script totes levity and seriousness along with humor. Dialogue is so well written. All of it makes sense. It's kind of like an insane story to believe it happened, but it really did. And I think they just executed that storyline perfectly. So shout out to BlacKkKlansman. I hope you win this. Directing, this was really tough for me. I'm gonna give it to Yorgos for The Favorite. I could see Alfonso winning it for Roma, but in my heart, I want Yorgos to win it. I think no one else on this planet could put The Favorite together like Yorgos did. You could give that script, those characters, the cast, the production design, the costumes, you could give all that to any director, and I don't think any of them would have put it together as well as Yorgos did. So shout out to him. But I think you can maybe say the same thing for Alfonso, considering that whole movie is about his own personal life. But I like The Favorite more, so I'm going to give it to Yorgos. Supporting actor, it's probably going to go to Mahershala Ali, which I'm totally fine with. I think Ali was kind of cruising that movie. That's a hot take, so I'm giving it to Adam Driver. That dude, he is at the top of my list after that movie. Yeah, he's Kylo Ren. To play this double-sided KKK infiltrator cop, Adam Driver was so hilarious. He produced so many of the laughs for me. I just love the way he acts. I love how real he is. He's like a former veteran who went to Juilliard like after he got out of the military. So love Adam Driver, love BlacKkKlansman. I'm giving it to you, Adam. Hopefully you upset. I don't think it's gonna happen. Probably gonna go to Ali, but in my heart, it's Adam Driver. Supporting actress, going to The Favorite, going to that girl right there in the white coat, Rachel Weisz. Unparalleled performance. Well, it's probably kind of paralleled by Emma Stone, but I like Rachel Weisz more. I like her character more. I think she deserves it up to this point. She's put in a ton of really good performances. She could get beat by Regina King, which I'm fine if that happens. But personally, there's so much complexity to her character. I love the way she performed it. I think she did better than anyone else. So shout out to Rachel Weisz. Actress. Now, I said at the top, I haven't seen The Wife. It feels like Glenn Close probably deserves it. I watched the trailer. Looks like Glenn Close being Glenn Close. I really don't see any of the other. I would like Olivia Colman to win it, but like Close is just like sweeping everything. It sounds like she's been nominated like 7 or 8 times. You know, she is a cornerstone actress. I would like to see her win it. I would like to see Olivia Colman win it, but I think it's really a race between those two. Lady Gaga, you don't deserve it. Yeah, you sang on screen. You do that for a living. You're a pop star. But I think it's gonna be a close call between Glenn Close and Olivia Colman. I'm just gonna leave it right there because that was an amazing pun. Best actor. I would have months ago given this to Rami Malek, but the more I thought about it, what does Rami do in Bohemian Rhapsody? He doesn't sing in the movie, that's clear. He kind of just puts in some fake teeth and dances around like Freddie Mercury. And he does a good job of it, but I also think, Sacha Baron Cohen probably could have done that too, and he was going to before Queen said, nah, we're good. You know who did sing in their movie? You know who played guitar in their movie, played piano in their movie, created their own original songs for their movie? Bradley Cooper. The dude needs it. The dude deserves it. He got shunned out of directing. I don't think he was the best director, but he deserved a nod there. He didn't get it. I don't think they're gonna win Best Picture. I think they have to, outside of original song, they have to throw something A Star is Born's way. It was too good not to win anything outside of song. So well put together. I think Bradley Cooper is definitely the best part of that movie. Sorry, Gaga. But Cooper, I've been thinking about this so much the past couple days. The first 5 minutes of that movie are phenomenal. He sits there on that guitar for Black Eyes. Dude, it's so good. And then it's just a up-close, visceral camera of him performing the whole song. Guitar solo and all. The dude is jamming. It's a good song. I love the song. There's him up there doing all of that. He wrote the song. He's playing the guitar. He's singing. He's dancing. He's moving. Not only is he in the song, in the performance, but he's directing the thing too at the same time, and he's acting. I gotta give it to Cooper. Rami, you better not win it. If Christian Bale wins it, I guess that's okay. But for me, it's got to go to Cooper. That brings us to the coveted Best Picture award, which at the end of the day should have been First Man, but humanity sucks and the Academy is dumb and First Man didn't get anything. It is going to go to probably the second best movie of the year, The Favorite. Like you've seen in my reviews, you can just go watch that for everything I want to brag about, but I just think The Favorite is unlike anything else. I don't think they're going to be able to recreate the magic of The Favorite for a very long time, or if ever. I think The Favorite, outside of all the other ones, we'll go through it real quick. Vice, I hate Dick Cheney. Black Panther, CGI rhinos, the third act of that movie sucks. BlacKkKlansman, honestly, I don't have anything to say bad about your movie. I just like The Favorite better. Roma, The first half is boring. A Star is Born, love you. You're the fourth remake of the same movie. Green Book, bro, you tried to fix racism by having a white man teach a black man how to eat fried chicken. No. Bohemian Rhapsody, you're a solid 6 out of 10. I liked watching you, but like really, when you think about it, there are good chunks of your movie that are absolutely terrible. So with that said, it's gotta be The Favorite. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a perfect movie. There, I said it. It's coming out. The Favorite's perfect. You know, if you wanna hate me, hate me. If Black Panther wins because it's a cultural phenomenon, that's fine too. That's dumb. If Bohemian Rhapsody wins, probably never gonna watch another movie again in my life because I can't comprehend something like that happening. I'm cool if Roma wins. I'm lukewarm if A Star is Born wins. But if anything else wins other than those three, whatever, dude. We'll try again next year. So those were my spicy takes, who I think's gonna win. Tell me all about how I'm wrong. Let me know who you think is gonna win. A post Academy Awards video, see how I did. Or here's a quick list of what I think should win, my personal picks. And here's a list of what I think is probably going to win. Which I know is kind of a cop-out, like, bro, you're just kind of saving your ass. But I think there's a difference between what I think should win and what I think realistically, based off of all the other award shows, what I think is going to happen, which most of those I vehemently disagree with. I disagree. Okay, it went away. But First Man. Why didn't more people watch that? Thanks for watching. We'll have some more reviews up here soon. The movies coming out recently have been kind of crap, so I think I'm going to review some other movies that I've just been watching on Amazon. Keep an eye out for that stuff. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys watch the Academy Awards. We'll talk all about it next week. And thanks. Watch, subscribe, like, share, all that fun stuff. Bye.